we're going to get this party started. And we're going to wait to see if some people join us. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Thursday. I hope you made it over the hump. As you know, we talked about hump day last week. I'm sorry, hump day yesterday. Excuse me. We talked about hump day yesterday. And hopefully you had a wonderful week. Hopefully your Thursday even better. And hopefully some people join us because um, I want to discuss a few things, of course. And so, and there will be some voting tonight, but only followers get to vote. So I'm going to go to a couple of things. You know, I had to have a hard time today, but I was ready to be done with the day. You know, people tend to want to take advantage of, and it's just not cool. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to leave it like that. It's so not cool. And, I really want to wait till we have some people join us. And I know I'm late, so hopefully people aren't like, oh, she's not. Sometimes you just got to wait for it. I was actually on Streamlabs doing some things and lost a little bit of track of time while I was doing them. So, hence, I was late. Yeah, I said, can we edit that? Because we're going live at 8 p.m. That was probably confusing because I didn't realize it also put the 9 p.m. there still. No, no, no. I guess it didn't fully delete. So, I'm just going to go live now. Because we are live now. Okay, let me do something. I'll handle that in a minute. Oh, you know what? Because we're live, right? I know you guys are able to hear me because I have a good mic. But let me put that on my head. Good thing we didn't have anybody on yet. As I was saying, welcome to Empowered TV with Crystal Rain. And the order of the show tonight is going to go, of course, we're talking about voting because we are at, it's close. I have a feeling it's very close. So we're going to talk about voting and find out what's going on with that right now. And we are going to also talk about what's trending today. We'll talk about what's trending. Um, Now, I looked up what was trending today. So, we're going to talk about what's trending today. And then we're going to also talk about what's trending 2020 and make some comments on that because I was like, is this really what's trending today? This can't be what's trending today. And we're going to wait for some people to go over our cocktail of the evening. I couldn't believe that what I saw was trending today. I was like, this can't be all that's trending. There's no way in the world that this is what's trending and what's going on. So I was gonna have a good time. So before I get into what I'm wearing, before I get into the things to vote on, so only followers can vote. Just so you know, only followers can vote. Let me share this one. Here, let me do this. Oh, there it goes. So we're live now. So I'm just updating some things. You know when you see a bunch of updates and you're like, what? When did they change this? You're looking for it in the old location and they have like a whole new location for it. Yeah. So awesome. And I forgot to put on there that you're going to be able to vote on my Halloween special tonight. You're going to be able to vote on some different things, even when it comes to the Halloween special. So let me edit this. And only followers can vote. And that's still there. Here. Yep. And so people are probably clicking the wrong link. I have to get the right link. Isn't it fully copied over? Um, and people can vote on the Halloween special. And the Halloween special is going to be done on Saturday. So, as I stated before, we're going to be, making some things and doing some things together this Saturday. The show is going to look a little different because it is Halloween, of course. I'm getting that to ready now, which is one of the reasons why I was late. So sorry. And we may even do, we're not going to do all the poems tonight, but we're going to do some poems that we're going to do that evening, at least along that genre. I'll just use that. That's what we're going to use for right now. Let's see. Let's see. Where did that even take people? Did it take them to me still? No, it didn't. That's I didn't even understand how that happened. Okay, so while we're waiting for people to join, I may just get into some other things. But right now, let's chat a little bit. Okay, so I was just, putting some things out there, letting people know that the show is now live. I saw the cutest Halloween costumes that people did, like Penny, from the Proud Family, and Angelica, and Princess and the Frog. Just too adorable. It's absolutely gorgeous. Representation matters. Ooh, I hope some people join me this evening. I know I'm out here late. I think I'm gonna have to start doing things earlier. What is this? Ooh. So I'm part of a Black Gardeners group while we're waiting for people to join us. And she says, I put this on my regular, still need help. I don't know what it is. Help. What is this in my soil? The last pick looks like something gizzed in my soil. Y'all got me boiling water to clean dirt. Oh, got me probably boiling water to clean dirt. This is supposed to be for my plant group, but posted up here by accident. I don't even understand. But what happened to the soil and everything that's on it? Let's see if anybody knows what is it. Take it right back by Miracle Grow with moisture control. Oh, so I guess it has to do with too much moisture. Slime mold and it's alive. Wow, that's what that is. Let's see if I can expand the picture. It's weird. And there's some other stuff. Ooh, it's just crazy. I guess too much moisture creates this sludge stuff. Ugh. Anyway, that's gross. So let's look up what's going on. So, again, welcome to Empowered TV with Crystal Rain. And of course, we have our cocktail of the evening, which is a margarita. mm, I think it stayed in the, I put it in the freezer. I don't know if it's ready. Let's see here. Mm, mm. Got a little bit, still quite frozen. So just doing this right here is still frozen. So our cocktail of the evening, our drink of the evening is margarita. Mm. And it's frozen. I got a good spot. mm. Yummy. So again, what we're going to talk about in today's show, we're talking about voting. So vote 2020, how important it is and what's going on and what's the latest going on with the polls. And then we're going to get into, I think, the Halloween special. And followers will be able to vote. So followers can vote on what I do, what I don't do. And I'll just go through a few things. And the same thing that evening. Followers will be able to vote on what I do and what I don't do. Guacamole, salsa. You know, we're going to have a different cup of things. Queso. And if you definitely want it, you want to be able to tip. Hopefully I did all these things correctly. Let me see something here. Yeah, we'll look at these things later. So, even better tip if you want your votes to definitely go through. But anyway, we're going to also get into what's trending today and what's been trending 2020 and, you know, comment on that. That's going to be fun, okay? Awesome. Awesome sauce. And I can't wait for Saturday. I was playing around with some things. I had to remove them because I messed it up. I cannot wait for Saturday because, well, let me go over and make sure there's, okay. I can't wait for Saturday because of how different this is going to look for the Halloween. I'm getting it all together. Woo. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the house. I'm going to try to do the spinning wheel thing and have you guys, whether I, you know, take a bite of a chip or because I'm, you know, supposed to be eating very healthy, take a bite of a chip or get on the treadmill with what movie to watch that night. So, you know, we're going to have some things for you guys to vote on. It's going to be a fun evening, interactive. I'm going to try to find one of those monster dances to do and see if I can do it. So I might have to be and try to set this up on my tablet because I'll probably give the better view and I could have it at a distance. And it was funny because I was looking at Streamlabs on the tablet to see what I could do, so if I could do exactly what I do. Only thing is that I have these things where you see the person's name, like who followed, and I can't get rid of it. I have to try to find something. How do I get rid of that? You see the people's names. I can also do remote control, so I can also sign into my phone and do these things. That would be very interesting. And then just have decorations in the background. But I really want to use, maybe I'll just set my laptop up at a distance. I don't know. I really want to use my laptop. Yeah, so it has that. But I would like to see, and I don't, and it doesn't seem as though it showed my screen. So I would want that. What is this? Oh, that just changes the color. Dark mode. I want, I would want my views that I'm able to do with my laptop. I would want to have it look like what it looks like now, but with um, the different things. Let's here, editor. So I can do alert boxes. Oh, that's just an alert box, but it doesn't let me change. Let me go in here. So, okay. Okay. Yeah. We're just going to work it out on the laptop. And I'd rather just say I'll be right back and show you guys the things that I have laid out. And I don't know how to get rid of something else. So like skip alert. So it shows that. And I don't want to skip. Oh, I could do certain things still. This is so interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how would I get these names off the screen. I have names that are like just they're permanently there on the screen and I can't get rid of them. That's amazing. It's weird. Hmm. Interesting. It's so strange. Anyway, I can't wait. You just move your things where you want them. Okay, so it's this Saturday. Here, reset. So this Saturday, we're having a Halloween special. Here, I'll figure this out later. See how to configure all that. So again, Halloween special this Saturday. So we're gonna watch a movie. You're gonna have to vote on it. If you tip, all the better. We're gonna have some appetizers that we're gonna make together. We are going to, and yeah, this might be on different devices. I'll figure this all out. like streaming on this device and streaming on this device over here. Then, hey, I'm back over here. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to try it and just go with it. I'm not sure because if I'm streaming on different ones, will they all stream at once? That would be kind of hilarious, right? Let's see. Let's see what we can work out. Let's look up what's going on in the latest in voting. So what's latest news? Oh, I'm on. Vote 2020. Let's get the latest news on what's going on with voting. So we have the latest polls and results. Oh, this is some interesting things. So let's click on that. Let's see what's on the latest news polls and results. So we pulled that up. Okay, so this is really interesting. We're going to hold off on this. We're going to wait till some people join us so we can have this awesome conversation. And goodness. I wonder how everyone is going to spend their Halloween. Halloween, just at home watching movies. Because you can definitely spend it with me. Mm, yummy. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. So if you don't come on tonight, you'll have one more chance to vote by um, joining me tomorrow. So I'm going to stream Friday too. So I'm streaming every day, possibly except Sunday, possibly. So if you don't get a chance to come on tonight and chat with me and get into some awesome conversations about what's the latest in voting, then we're gonna do this. What's the latest in voting? And then we're going to jump to um, the trending news today. Today's trending. Um, and then we're going to get into what's on the COVID app, what's trending on the COVID app. I'm going to try to broadcast from that tonight and see what happens. You can broadcast from that. I haven't done it. I wonder what it's like and where do you go live at? I wonder to know what that looks like. So we're going to, maybe I'll do that live and test it out. We're going to save that for Saturday. That's going to be a Saturday thing. And then we're going to also we are going to get into so we have that, and then we're going to get into the voting, and only followers can vote. If you are not a follower, sorry, you can't vote. So only the followers, so you must follow and stay followed to vote on a couple of things I will do for the Halloween party, okay? I think maybe everyone's gonna like join that day, like and be like, okay, awesome. So Saturday is a big day, and we're gonna stream for, geez, we're gonna try to multi-stream, like just have different devices open. So I have like one set up in the kitchen, and you join me in the kitchen, and then I'm back in the living room, and then I just want to see what it looks like. That's gotta be hilarious, and that's gonna only be on Twitch. So if you want to see that, it'll only be on Twitch. And I might just open it up and give it a try because right now it won't record. But if I go live like this with my laptop sitting in front of the sofa, awesome. And then go live on my cell phone and then go live on maybe a different device, but that would be weird. I don't know how that will work out because it will say I'm already live, but not really. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how I can make that work. I think I would have to have too many things hooked up, but that would be awesome. Like I guess I could pause being live, but I want my setup. I think I can pause alert queue, so I can only pause the alert queue. I guess I could do on one, be right back, and then I open it back up. I'm in the kitchen going live. That would be hilarious. Maybe we could try something like that. I could put it on be right back, and then boom, I'm in the kitchen going live. And then I don't know. I don't know if that could work. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna leave it on this page. And we're just waiting for some people to join us. And if not, we'll just get into the conversation. So, oh, it already shows that I'm live. Yup. Oh, I could chat. Let me see here. Yeah, it already shows that I'm live. So let me X out of here. So that won't work. I would have to do like different shots and record and upload and all that different stuff. Okay, so that won't work. Okay, so no problem. Let's stick to this. We'll just have to do everything in the living room and try to set it up, or I'll try to see how I can use my use the tablet. Sad face. I guess I have to have multiple different accounts in order to do that, to go live on it. I don't know if that's even possible. Anyway, anywho, we'll make it work. So we might not be able to do the dancing. Maybe a little bit. Because I would have to carry you guys to well, that could work. I could just carry you. I would hate for it to be unsteady though. We'll work it out. I'll see what it looks like. Because either way, if it was on my tablet, I'd still be carrying you. And I really want to use the cool background that I found. So again, I'm waiting for people to join me. Drop a when you're here. Just drop something in chat. By the time people join me, I'm going to be finished with my late night chat cocktail. And we're not so late night. I said I'm going to have to start going live earlier during the day on days that I can do that. So again, welcome to Empower TV with Crystal Rain. And I am a Zaya rep, and I am wearing a lovely, of course, as you always see me in, Zaya wear. It's fabulous. Get you some Zaya wear. It's amazing. I'm also Team Beachbody. So we'll be having Zaya days where we're just doing a Zaya fashion show. Awesome. We'll have Team Beachbody days where you'll see me making shakes, doing my favorite things in the kitchen. Maybe do a couple of exercises, try to make it work. I'll probably be on my tablet doing those things. Making some of my favorite dishes. Big ups to keto. Okay, so let's get into what's going on in the elections. We're going to get into that in a little bit here. Let me see here. First, what would I like to do? Let's do this. Let's look up a theme poem. A poem for Halloween. Let's see here. Let's look up an Edgar Allan Poe. So we're also going to get into some Edgar Allan Poe. That evening, we can look up those poems. So Edgar Allan Poe. And let's see if we get some poems. Ooh, of course we do. So let's see here. Which one do we want to do? Let's do A Dream Within a Dream. if we can ever get to. So let's do Edgar Allan Poe poetry. And we'll do, of course, the everyone's favorite that day. How about Annabelle Lee? Let's do Annabelle Lee. Let's see if I can actually get Annabelle Lee. So I would have loved to do this poem. Some people have joined me. And just start going. And again, we are doing a margarita for our cocktail. So we're just going to get into the poem, Annabelle Lee. Hello, how are you? Thank you. So we're going to get into Annabelle Lee, and then we're going to get into what's going on with the elections, because it is almost Halloween. Ooh, and I can't wait for you guys to see the Halloween special. So only followers can vote on what I do. So I'm not sure how many people are watching, but only followers can vote on what I do, and that's not going to be going towards the kind of like the end, but not so end. But Annabelle Lee. Oh, and the cocktail of the evening, or the drink of the evening, is a margarita. Yes, it was margarita day. Annabelle Lee. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. In this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child, in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted, her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabelle Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels not half so happy in heaven, when envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all the men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabelle Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, and the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. You know what? Reading that, I wonder, you know what I'm thinking of after reading that. Y'all know I'm thinking about that Annabelle. So when it comes time for movie voting, I don't know. I'm gonna have to be selective on that, because you guys are gonna try to vote for the scariest thing possible, but only followers. And right now, I'm not really doing things for like tips and things like that. Only followers can vote on some things now, and you'll only be able to vote on some things then. Like, let's say I make guacamole. So am I going to eat the guacamole, or am I going to eat the salsa? Blue tortilla chips, yellow tortilla chips. Do a Just dance. I'm adding a Just Dance. I actually love those dances. I thought about that because I'm like, I'm not really like a gamer and all that stuff. I was like, no, but Crystal, but you do like doing those Just Dance dances. So, this one, like I said, is very different from what I do on other things. But let's get into this. What's going on with the vote, y'all? Okay, so there's reasons why I haven't really been watching these things. One, sometimes I get angry. The other times, it's so much buffoonery. I don't see how people can take it seriously. I watch some of my friends on Facebook making comments and stuff, and I'm just like, click. Can we get something else? I'm sorry, but no. But so listen to this. Okay, so it's Trump, of course. How Trump waged war on his own government. And this is today. So I looked up what was trending today. How you running for president and you waging war on your own government? Are we supposed to vote for you? I don't know how many people know this. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow when I do my quick bite live during the day so I can stream, because for some reason I can only stream through Streamlabs on my tablet to Facebook. It doesn't block me for some strange reason. So how Trump waged war on his own government. So career employees have come under siege as president and his political appointees have attacked bureaucrats they view as resistant. First of all, you know what? We went through this when it was that Bush dude. Y'all know when it was Bush, President Bush. You couldn't say anything bad about him. You couldn't criticize him. You could do anything. I mean, the Dixie Chicks, people took their stuff and burned it in the street. You couldn't say or do anything against that man. And this man wants to wage war on people he considers resistant. What is resistant? Having your own opinion, having your own thoughts, going about your day? How is that resistant? Come on. He is killing me with this. Why can't we get this man out? We got to get him out. And when I say y'all, it's close. Please, you see who I'm voting for. I don't care. I'll make it known. It's my vote. I can make my vote known. So, yes, and I love that picture. I don't think I talked about that picture last night. We're going to talk about it after this because then I want to, reference it. Okay, let's get back to this. So, live updates. Jesus. Trump, Biden converging on key battleground state of Florida. You know Florida. How did Al Gore go to sleep the president and wake up the very next day having lost, having won? And we know he won. If I was him, I would never run again either, because I already ran and won. All of a sudden, and then there was all this stuff that they found out that Florida had done. Did they get in trouble? Did anything? No, nothing happened. Didn't get in trouble. And I don't understand why there isn't more of a watchdog on Florida. They always doing something grimy. Come on. And no offense to Florida people. No offense. But there are some, it's like, come on. And I also, did you guys hear about ballots getting burned? I haven't even got my ballot yet because it didn't come in the mail. So I also have to get my ballot. But they were burning people's ballots. And so how are they can tell who voted and whose ballot? Whose vote's not going to get counted? Are they just going to throw away all those that were in that one container and do their best and say, hey, whoever dropped it off here, come out and vote again? I'd be like, really? So Trump, Biden converging on key battleground state of Florida. And we also have this, and this is, we know he didn't do a good job, Trump, with coronavirus. So right now, coronavirus cases are on the rise in every swing state, and that's my state. I'm a swing state. So anyone who's joining me who's in my state, or, any of my friends who are on here right now, that's my state. We are a swing state, and that's what's worrying me. I'm wondering, though, since Trump handled it so badly, is it going to help Biden and Kamala? Or with it being on the rise, oh my God, it's on the rise. I don't believe in the mask. I don't believe in all this other BS, and we're against Corona, and Biden and Kamala are, trying to get people to wear masks and do all this stuff, and they vote for him. When you're in a swing state, do you know how scary these elections are? And then you know how scary it is with what the majority views may be. This election, and Trump has been very radical and very radical racially. You can't, when you're in a swing state like that and things get racial, it causes worry when they try to kidnap the governor. Like, come on, what's up with that? That's not even cool. I don't care if it was a joke, if they were just going to, it's just not cool. Some things are, it's a serious topic, but it's not that dang on serious having to wear a mask. It's not. And she can't even do some of the things that she had previously done, which we actually kind of need some of those things to come back. Because like I said, our numbers are steadily climbing. So our kids most likely won't be going back to school. Kids here in where I live, kids most likely will not be going back to school, I think, for the rest of the year. Who's going to send them with the cases going up? I don't think we should live in fear And that would be from one of my mindset things, what I believe about fear. I don't believe we should live in fear, but I understand what people are going through. It's hard. Like, I just think about, having more than one household to think about. Like, you have parents or grandparents who are in that age bracket. It's crazy. So Biden accuses Trump of spreading coronavirus and division, which we know is true because he's against the mask. He's against what the governor did here. He's against people. This is my thing. When it comes to this, and I hate to say it, certain people of a certain complexion, let's say white people or maybe some others, um, when it came to being policed regarding the coronavirus, they got real, I guess I have to say fragile. They got real testy, right? They got real testy when it came to being policed. But who wants us to be policed every day? Or who gets policed every day? And when we're upset about being policed, and when I say police, like walking into, I'm not sure if you guys seen this YouTube footage. This couple walked into this black man's home saying, "Do you live here?" When I say they walked in, they opened the door. Mind you, what if that man was sitting on his sofa cleaning a gun? They opened a door. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. They opened a door to this man's home and just walked in and started questioning him. You're not the police. You're not an officer. You're an intruder at this point. And he's talking to him. I'd have been like, calling the cops. Get the heck out of my home. I wouldn't have been so nice. Like, what are you doing? And they're sitting there like, oh, well, where, blah, blah, blah. Then they still stay. After the man's like, I live here. I'm sitting on the sofa. My family's here. Look at the pictures on every day. And this guy, Juan, I think it was Juan Castillo is his name. Don't quote me because I haven't looked it back up. But what Juan knows is this. And Juan, is of Spanish descent. I mean, he's brown. He knows how he's viewed. And I will never forget, this is shortly after George Floyd. And so he was painting something on a stoop, like a wall, stoop wall, outside of a house. Painting outside of a house on a stoop. So this is like a San Francisco type style area type thing, like a West Coast thing. So this couple comes up. Do you think you should be doing that? And Juan's like, excuse me? Do you think you should be doing that to someone else's property? What? Do you think you should be defacing someone else's property? So mind you, he's painting a stoop of a wall of a home. So what these people don't know is maybe he was commissioned to do that. Maybe he's an artist. And they say, hey, I want this to come out looking correctly. I want this Black Lives Matter slogan and flag painted correctly. So I'm going to hire somebody. That's not the case, though. Or if it's mine, I actually have the right to be doing what I'm doing. So you know where I'm going at. Because if it's mine, and what he said, he goes, but, and Juan goes, well, if I did live here, this would be okay, right? You think they would have caught a clue? Because he says, if I live here, it's all right. Did those people catch a clue? No, they didn't catch a clue. They remained dumb as heck and stupid. And they called the police on him, of course, and the police rolled up and they immediately recognized him. I don't know who Juan is, but the police recognized that man. I'm not sure if it's because people are calling on him. And when he did his interview, because of course he owned the house, he was putting up a Black Lives Matter sign, and for a reason. For a reason. You get tired of some things. And when he did an interview, he just said, this is every day, the passive racism. He said, this is every day for me. He's able to afford where he lives. He must have a good job. I don't know if he's a personality where he lives, and he's recognized. Like I said, the cops saw him, waved, and kept on going because they knew who he was and they knew where he lived. They knew him. And it's sad because the neighbors who are just a couple of doors down don't know him. They don't know Juan. Because they also said, well, we know the people who live here. And Juan said, really? You know and talk to the people who live here? You think they would have still caught a clue? And they tried to apologize. There's no apologies for anything like that. And I've been quoted, and you can quote me. I came up with this slogan where on Facebook, because everyone wants to end up with the apology after they're caught or they lose their job because nobody wants to associate with that mess. I don't want to associate with that mess. I don't want it in the White House because that associates us with it. Look how the Americans are. No, that's not all of us. You can't, don't put that as all of us. No. Don't want to associate with it, so I don't want it in the White House. He is divisive. He is spreading coronavirus, telling people they don't have to worry about this disease. I survived it. All of a sudden, they found him some miracle medicine or bull, bull. We know what that. No, I doubt he even had it for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And of course, the man lived there, so he was painting on his own stoop. But he said it's every day. And that's what it's like since he's been in office. Usually you didn't get these things every day. You got it on the sly. You get strange looks. But people feel comfortable because he's spewing the rhetoric too. Well, if the president can say and do these things, then so can I. No, because you might just get your life hurt. You might get your life ended. Excuse me. He has security. You ain't got no security approaching these people and doing those things. I'm like, look, they better stop. I mean, the audacity, just walking into a man's home saying, do you live here and where are the owners? I don't know, my people. I don't know. So then Minnesota court rules all ballots must be received by election day. Remember, some were even able to turn it in later. So Minnesota's saying nope, the day. So if you can get out early to vote, if you're in Minnesota, get that ballot. If you're not going to want to go to the polls and stand there, because it may be long lines, it may not be long lines. A lot of people are voting by mail, but it's also been proven to be a little faulty. Like I said, one lady in my area, they mailed her ballot back. First of all, why did you look at her? I think in order to mail her ballot back, for whatever reason, you would have to look at it, like really look at it. And you're supposed to just take it and feed it through the machine and not really be paying attention to it, I thought, right? Isn't that right? So they mailed it back to her, and she looked it over. She said she didn't make a mistake. There's nothing wrong. So then she called, and the people in the office had no clue why that ballot would have been mailed back. Y'all, it's real out here. You may not believe in these conspiracies and certain things, but it is real out here. It's dirty, dirty. And I think that if anything happens other than what the people should think or should thought it happened. And I hung up a few decorations. I can't find my decorations, y'all. It's so crazy. I had this beautiful thing that lit up like a witch or something. I don't know. I found some of them and some of them are out, but I'm a little bit upset. I'm going to have to go to 5 and below. I did find my kitty, though. Here, let me show you guys this. I did find the kitty. I put him on the wall. I'm covering him. I guess I have to go over this way. Oh, nope, I'm still covering him. Here. There he is. I don't know. I guess if I angle myself this way, yeah. Oh, that's it. And that's kind of cute. That looks like a cute angle. You guys can see the scene really well. Someone should have said something. I would have moved over before. Let me do this. Let me see here. If I angle. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Oh, that's a hot angle. That's cool. Okay. We'll stay there. To play around with my angles, right? That way you see the kitty on the wall and the different things. But where we're going to be at, because we're going to involve the sofa and the TV for the other things. I don't know what I'm going to put back there. I'm going to have to find some things. Go to 5 and below. But anyway, let's get back to the list. So Michigan courts continue to reject state efforts to ban guns at polling places. Oh my God. Why is it why doesn't that make sense? Why does that not make sense to ban? Michigan, come on. We need to ban. We don't want people with guns at the polls. Only person I want with a gun at the poll, maybe kind of sort of right now, is a cop. And the only cop kind of I want is a state cop, because you know what? I just thought about this. You don't see, the main people you see doing all that dirty stuff, the dirty cops is like the locals, the local city cops. You've yet to see like a state trooper really. If it is, it's very rare. And they usually have the right to do what they're doing. Like I saw this one guy just act so ignorant. It was a white guy. And I was just looking at him like, the dude was just telling you to turn. Yeah, it went all wrong. But yet, the cop was kind of off too, because the guy asked the question, but cop's a cop. You know how they are. They're gonna authority up. So, John Ossoff says Senator Perdue called off their final debate in Georgia Senate race. So he called it off. I wonder why he called it off. Let's see why. So breaking, Senator Perdue just canceled our final debate, Ossoff tweeted. At last night's debate, millions saw that Perdue had no answers when I called him out on his record of blatant corruption, widespread disease, and economic devastation. Shame on you, Senator. He just didn't call him out. He said shame. Like, you do the walk of shame. Now he doing the walk of shame when he canceled that. I hope that's not it. I have to look up some things. In a statement released by his campaign, Ossoff said, Senator Perdue's cowardly withdrawal from our final debate says it all. David Perdue feels entitled to his office, and he'll do anything to avoid accountability for his blatant corruption and his total failure during this unprecedented health crisis. Wow. The senator's campaign said Perdue canceled the final debate so he could instead campaign with Trump. So we got the who's the party. So Purdue must be a Democrat, and then the other dude must be a Republican, and he doesn't want to face the news like many. Wow, that's amazing. So right now, this is what it shows. So right now in Michigan, so Michigan, Biden leads by 7 in the latest post ABC News poll in Michigan. He's gonna be leading by more because I haven't even voted yet. So all the people who haven't voted, and we already know, so Biden 51%, Trump 44%. So like I said, if I have any Michigan people on here, you have not voted, please vote correctly. Like when I say this is a swing thing, do not, you have to vote. Do not vote. Like 51% and then 44%. Like we are one of those swing states, guys. We matter here in Michigan. We matter. Okay? It feels awesome to matter. I never forget when I found out that Michigan was one of those important swing states. I felt proud when I voted. Even though I know that, and so right now, if all the Democrats have put their votes, all the guys that we have in office, because remember the electoral, you got to remember, we do have these little votes and we do these things, but the electoral votes is what matters. And hopefully all those votes have gone towards Biden. Wisconsin, Biden 57%, Trump 40, Trump 40, Biden 57%. Yeah. We might be dancing this Saturday, y'all. Let's see how these numbers go. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for that part because I'm looking at the time. Okay, so let's get into what's trending today. What's trending today? Okay, so let's do this. What is trending today? What? I had it on my phone, but let's do what's trending today. And only followers get to vote. So if you want to vote on the Halloween things, you gotta follow the page. So follow me on Twitch, of course. Follow me, and it's Detroit Gladiator on Twitch, all one word, and you'll find me. Follow me on my Facebook, the business one, Crystal Rain Brock with the Black Empowered T-shirt. Follow me on Crystal Rain Brock Instagram. Follow me on YouTube, Empowered Network Group. Follow me on Twitter. I'm either C Rain B or Crystal Rain B. Okay, I get that one mixed up because it was C Rain B on I think the Twitter and then Crystal Rain B on my Instagram. So you will see my old Instagram on there, Crystal Rain B, which I can't get access to. I need to find someone to help me jailbreak it because that's where most of my followers are on my Instagram. So Facebook started me over when I guess my number changed. I have no idea. Um, and while say la vie, I gotta, I'm starting my page and stuff like that over again. So what items are trending? So what's trending in fashion? Let's just do buzz trending because when I put up like what was trending, I was like, this can't be what's trending. This can't all. Let's do the buzz. Let's go with that because usually the buzz is better. So 25 TV couples who you probably didn't know are together in real life. I always thought because he was married, but Steve Carell, I thought that he was married to just like a regular person. I didn't know he was married to a TV personality. Wow. Okay, so let's look at number one. 25 TV couples you probably didn't know was a couple. And I know this like isn't news, and some of these names you probably won't even know. You're gonna have to go and Google. Google. Maybe I'll try to sing for you guys. Let's see here. The rose. Okay, no. Nobody wants to see me sing. Okay. So one, William Daniels and Bonnie Bartlett. Those names we do know. You probably don't like know their faces offhand, but those names you know. So William Daniels and Bonnie Bartlett are a couple. So where do we know them from? Mr. Feeney on Dean Bolander from, remember Boy Meets World? Yep, Mr. Feeney and Ellen and Dr. Mark Craig from Saint Elsewhere. Oh, yes. Chase Stokes and Madeline Klein. I don't know who they must be. They must be influencers. So where do we know them from? John B. and Sarah Cameron from Outer Banks. I think I've heard of that show, but I don't watch it. I really watch like things on TV. I'm a Netflix, Prime, Disney. I got that one. So Chase Stokes and Madeline Klein, and we know them from John B. and Sarah Cameron from Outer Banks. Then we have You kind of know these people? Jared and Genevieve Padalecki. Jared and Genevieve. And where do we know them from? Sam Winchester. Oh, and Ruby from Supernatural. Oh, I didn't even recognize him right there. He's looking old. But he does, I guess it's like the coronavirus beard. You look different coming out of the coronavirus. It's like you hear the music, but they were like they could open the doors, you could hear the Lion King music going. Everybody coming out the house, beards here. Oh, God, my locks need to get done. They need to get done now. I'm not gonna have time this weekend, but that's exactly what he looks like. He has the coronavirus beard. So Sam Winchester and Ruby from Supernatural. Oh, that's a cool match. Oh, he has a funny girlfriend. You gotta love that. He's like, honey, yeah, I can't take her nowhere. So then there's number 4, Todd Grinnell and India de Beaufort. De Beaufort. Beaufort. I like her name. India de Beaufort. Now, where do we know them from? Okay, so she's doing something really funny with cupcakes on her boobs, which I think is hilarious. And then he's like, yep, that's my wife. Or that's my girl. Todd Grinnell and India de Beaufort. Where do we know them from? Snyder and Avery from One Day at a Time. I've never seen that, so if you guys have seen it, you can message me about it. And then we have Melissa Benoist and Chris Wood. They don't look familiar, so let's go right here. So again, it was Melissa Benoist and Chris Wood. Where do we know them from? Kara Danvers and Moon L from Supergirl. Oh, okay, so that's one of the shows I don't watch. So, yeah. Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally. I didn't even know Megan Mullally, she had somebody. She always presents herself as like single. So, Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally. You know who we know where Megan Mullally from. So, where did they meet? Ron Swanson and Tammy too from Parks and Recreation. And then they met in 2000 at rehearsals for a play called The Berlin Circle. Oh my, that's so cute. And they got married in 2003. So cute. Okay, so Emily Van Camp and Josh Bowman. I know the last name Van Camp. So where do we know them from? Amanda Clark / Emily Thorne and Daniel Grayson from Revenge. Ah, awesome. So then also there's Natalie Dyer and Charlie Heaton. And where do we know them from? Nancy Wheeler and Jonathan Byers from Stranger Things. Oh, so they're like a couple. Wow, that's interesting. Like a real couple. I didn't think there was like a real couple. Oh, that's interesting. They've been rumored to be dating for a while, and then a source confirmed it in 2017. So that's cute. Jennifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas. So Snow White and Prince Charming on Once Upon a Time, of course. Then we have Richard Schiff. I think it's the Richard Schiff and Sheila Kelly. So Dr. Aaron Glassman and Debbie Wexler on The Good Doctor. Oh, yeah. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. He looks like something. I'm like, looking at this picture. It looks like he smells something that's just like. When he didn't want them to take his picture, he's like, "Is that his smile? Like, I don't smile. I snarl my nostrils at you because I am a man. I snarl my nostrils. I am a man." And she's like, it's cute though. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. So Jon Snow and Ygritte from Game of Thrones. Oh, that's why they have those looks on their faces. Brandon Roth and Courtney Ford. Oh, let's get to some good ones. So Steve and Nancy Carell. So we know Michael Scott and Realtor Carol Stills from The Office. Oh, so you met her on The Office, but okay. Yeah, we won't go there. Then we have Rose Lynch and Jazz Sinclair. So which one's Rose and who's Jazz? So Harvey Kinkle and Roz Walker on Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Oh, so that's the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That's I think the new witch one. They met on set of Chaos and were rumored to be dating, but only confirmed it earlier this year. So they even met before the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Helen George and Jack Ashton. Okay. So we know them from Trixie Franklin and Tom Heward Call the Midwife. So let's see if there's some other ones where it's just like really interesting. Let me just go through these. Oh, so we have Eliza Taylor and Bob Morley. Yeah, no. Yeah. Let's, no, okay. Oh, this is a good one. Taya Leone and Tim Daly. So where do we know them from? Elizabeth McCord and Henry McCord from Madam Secretary. So those are some names we know. Oh, Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan. So Alex P. Keaton and Ellen Reed from Family Ties. Really? Ellen from Family Ties. Oh wow, how long they been dating? They met on the set at Family Ties, but at the time Ellen was actually dating Kevin Bacon. And then years later, they met again on the set of Bright Lights, Big City, and finally started dating in 1987. They got married in 1988, and they have 4 kids. Oh, like so fab. So Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan. That is one of those like stories you're just like, oh, that's just too cute. Oh, these people you will know. You may not know their names or real names, but you will know their faces. So Matthew Reese and Kerry Russell. So Elizabeth and Philip Jennings from The Americans. Oh, okay. So let's look at this. Okay, so let's move on. So we got what's going on with couples in Hollywood, and no black couples. I noticed. Well, there was one biracial. That was the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So it says, two, I felt a pinch, but the pain went away instantly. I didn't connect the incident to the thong until I went to the doctor and he asked me if I wore them. Then I remembered that moment. So a woman's thong almost killed her. And she shared the story on TikTok. What? Let's see this. So, hello, Internet. Meet Hillary. Her TikTok story about how her thong sent her to the emergency room. Yes, you read that correctly. How a thong sent her to her emergency room. You have to listen to her recall the incident. I don't know if I want to listen. Basically, what happened was Hillary's butt had been hurting for weeks. When her mom inspected her behind, she didn't see anything and suggested Hillary go to the ER. Once there, the doctor told Hillary she had an abscess on her rump, which he then had to squeeze the pus from to remove. Apparently, her thong had caused a microscopic cut on her behind that led to that happening. But how did something as discreet as a thong cause Hillary so much pain? So I reached out to Hillary to get more information. So a doctor. So if I ignored my absence, I could have poisoned my blood and eventually killed me. Luckily, my mom made me go to the ER, which led to surgery and no long lasting problems. I told the story to let people know that when you have strange symptoms and you have no idea how they started, it's a good idea to check. So I guess the thong, like I said, cut her and then it caused bacteria. So, but how did Hillary's thong cause such a major pain in her butt? The thong was too tight on me. I remember the exact moment it happened. I pulled up my pants and also pulled my thong, and I pulled it a little too hard, she explained. I felt a pinch, but the pain went away almost instantly. I didn't connect the incident to the thong until I went to the doctor, and he asked me if I wore them. Yeah, so that can happen. That's kind of, I guess, common with thongs. I'm very careful. That's weird. So, ladies, be careful of the thong. Like, wow. Wow, so many people can relate to this. I know somebody who had an abscess on their butt, and that's crazy. But it's kind of why my underwear choice is what it is. So I used a cucumber, but I put it back. Y'all already know. Women are sharing what they used with before knowing, and it's a doozy. So women shared what they used to use to masturbate with before knowing, what sex was. Ew, someone used a cucumber and they didn't wash it. They just used it and put it back. Okay, so let's just see what the items that they used. Okay, let's see if I can get to the part I'm looking for. So women are sharing. So let's look at this. So recently, TikTok user went viral after sharing what she used to masturbate before she knew what sex was. That's like probably like maybe teenagers, 20s. And she fully admitted she had no idea what she was doing as a kid when she used a pillow that was shaped like a soda can to pleasure her. Okay. So she asked other women who had also done things what they used. So cucumber, and then she one said a cucumber and she put it back and never didn't wash it, but used the cucumber and put it back. That's nasty as heck. Nobody do a mess like that. So she didn't wash it when she used it either. She didn't. Never admitted this. My dad's vibrating nose hair trimmers. I guess it was like a Oh my gosh. That's like, of course, these are teenage things. She's lucky that they didn't like cut themselves or really hurt themselves. Oh my goodness. I had my phone on vibrate and told my friend to text me nonstop 100 times in a row. I told her that it was for an experiment. Oh my gosh. So, and of course, people, admit that they thought it was like, bad and guilty and all these different things. Wow, that is hilarious. I had a wax mold of my hand doing the peace sign. It was filled with wax beads. I think the wax got a little too warm and it exploded. Wow. The teddy bear. My sister went, why the teddy bear smell like that? She used her sister's teddy. Oh, that's just nasty. Why did your teddy bear smell like that? Oh my goodness. Oh. A really old yet slightly firm Mufasa stuffed animal. I felt so bad. Oh my goodness. My Barbie's feet. Oh my, no, I couldn't. Oh wow. My cat's vibrating mouse toy. It only vibrated for like 5 seconds too, so I had to keep clicking the button. Poor kitty. And then it's the cat. I wish he washed it. Oh my goodness. So her friend ran a mile over to her house and gave her electric horse clippers to show me what she discovered. It was so loud. So what was like the other end of the horse clipper? I don't even want to know. Yo, my grandma's neck massager. She never used it, but I sure did. Okay. I used one of my grandmother's long candles that was in one of those holders on the wall. Never thought I would tell anyone. Oh my god. Um. Oh my god. So this has got to be part of relationships things. We're gonna look up these things and talk about what people have done and like the crazy reasons why. The footboard of a bed and the monkey bars at school. I told my friends about how it felt, and we, oh my god, and they did it together. See, that's like, yeah, well, you gotta talk to your kids, man. Things like this, and, So she does the footboard at home, and then the monkey bars at school, and then she told her friends why, and so then they would do it together at the same time. And people wonder where kids, man. Let me tell you, and people understand why people are upset about that movie Cuties, because it's sexualizing kids at a young age. Especially if they're on the monkey bars at schools. I don't know what age group that was. That could have been like elementary. So something caused something. And I know we say hormones, but no, usually you get a visual. Usually something sparks that interest. Like you're awakened. And hopefully it was just like their own natural curiosity. Oh my goodness, of course, I've heard this one. My Sonicare toothbrush hasn't been used for my teeth since I was 11. I didn't know Sonicare toothbrushes did all that. So if anyone has experience with Sonicare toothbrushes and you know they do all that, chime in for real. I'm serious. Chime in on the conversation. Like, wow. I am amazed. So none of the followers, so if you're following, okay, we're going to vote. So hopefully some of the followers join. Oh my goodness. How do you use it for your hair afterwards? Someone use a curling iron, y'all. A curling iron. Mm-mm. The bath. No, I'm not even. Wow. Mascara tube, hairbrush. This person was using, oh, listen to this. Mascara tube, hairbrush, couch arm pillows, vibrating toothbrush, bedpost, banana. Wow, this list is embarrassing long. She had some needs, and she was just trying out different sizes. She had needs and trying out different sizes. Oh my goodness, this one girl in middle school, because they're gonna you kind of want them to explore themselves before they go off with other people. So this girl, she said she cried about what she had done. So she said, "Bro, I cried to my mom because I felt guilty in middle school, and she got me something from Lovers to safely use." Yes, let's be safe because I'm listening to some of these things like, "Wow, you guys had quite the interesting probably doctor's appointments eventually once you made it to the doctors to get a true checkup." I mean, my good lord. Oh, this one is gross. This is the last one. So this girl used to date. Says guys are no better. My ex said he used to heat a Ziploc bag of lotion and stick it in the couch cushion and go ham on it. Wow. I guess you got to make sure it's not. I just got to make sure it's not too hot. Okay, so let's get to. Oh, I'm not sure if we have anybody in for the vote. Oh, dude, let's see if we got anything else real quick. So hopefully we got some people to vote. If not, I'll have to do it tomorrow for the votes. We won't do the vote tonight. So do I have anybody in here? Drop it in the chat. Drop in chat. If not, we'll do the vote tomorrow. And I guess I'll send out, like, hopefully people will get the notice. Sorry. Anybody in the chat? Anybody? No? So you know what? I'll put this out tomorrow and that we'll do the vote on Friday. Oh, costumes are trending. A woman accidentally became a MAGA hero for mocking Trump's dancing on talk. Interesting. Rachel Ray, crew members are fighting to keep their jobs during the pandemic. Yeah, yeah, that's there's some hard things. Like I read somebody's post today for my kids. It was like there's just like I have to go back to work. I have to find a babysitter because trying to go part time when you got full time bills, that's a pain in the butt. So there's different things. So Tarte's iconic custom kit sale has arrived, and you can get 7 full-size products for only $63. 31 TV actors who had undeniable chemistry on screen, but not a lot of people talk about it. Also, they were both. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was really okay. So, guys, Hugh Dancy and Mads, Jennifer Garner and Michael Vartan, Sarah and Amy from Root of Person of Interest. Oh, Shamar Moore and Kirsten Vaniz. Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting. But he's able, I think, to have karma, like good karma with anybody. Zachary Levy and Yvonne. Yeah. Oh, Jewel and yeah, they had some good conversation. There was some interest there, guys. I'm sorry, Sean, but eventually we're gonna both get married. There are gonna be certain things we can't share with each other. They did have it's Dule Hill and James Rode Rodriguez as Gus and Sean on Psych. Mina El Hamani and Miguel Bernardo as Nadia and Guzman on Elite. Yeah, there's one that's really interesting. So Colin Morgan and Bradley James, Arthur on Merlin. Oh, I remember this one. Donald Faison and Julie Reyes on when there was Scrubs. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the one I'm looking for though. Let's keep scrolling. Yeah, they do have some really great chemistry. India Moore and Angel Bismarck as Angel and Lil Poppy on Pose. They got some good chemistry. Yeah. Here, let's. There's one that I'm particularly looking for. So Donald Glover and Danny Pudi as Troy and Abe on Community. That's interesting to say. That's the one I was getting to. Okay, so I guess we're not going to do the vote tonight because I'm looking at here. Let me go look at something else. So I was hoping to do the vote for um, the Halloween viewing, the Halloween edition on. I was really hoping to do that. But since we don't have enough people to do the votes, and I saw where we had a bunch of viewers, but again, you have to be a follower to participate in the votes. So if you are a follower, you can participate in the votes. So if you're in here, drop in the chat. Do we have anybody in here? So if not, we're gonna do the vote tomorrow, and I'm gonna put that out there. I don't know how I'm gonna put that out there. Just make like a little event. So tune in tomorrow to help me decide topics for the Halloween party and what I going to do. And what I can do is share this video as part of that, or share a clip of it. I have to go back to make a clip. So it's either I wear like this mask, or I do this. Not sure how well that will come up on me. I do this, or I do a live stream of my makeup getting done. I think I know what people will vote for. So we have some things to vote on. Okay. Oh, and I forgot I turned it on, but we didn't do our music tonight. But that's all good. We'll do music tomorrow. What I want was to bring back up what I saw earlier, and I can't bring it back up. Okay, so we're gonna keep it going. Since it doesn't seem like people are here, we'll reach out to people tomorrow and be like, come tune in to the discussion so that we can get some people voting on what the Halloween party is going to be. Okay, so awesome. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Again, I am Crystal Rain. This is Empowered TV. Peace, love, and many blessings. Oh. It dances. One more time on the way out.